Hello, Scorpio. Welcome. Come on in. We are diving into your general energies, things to watch out for, those challenges, all the most positive things happening for you, as well as a dive into your love life and or emotional life with guidance on how to best navigate those situations for your highest good. So, for our beautiful Scorpio friends, let's see what is happening in your general energies. We have, oh, does that say leadership? Yes. Leadership. Yeah, so you're being called to lead, to do something, to be in the forefront, take charge, do the thing. Okay. So I love that. Now your challenges are things to watch out for. We'll pull that from this deck. The other thing about that leadership card for some of you is like stepping into the spotlight, like like leading a charge on whether it's, I don't think it's going to be political, but whether it's political or whatever you believe in, like it's just stepping in front and leading the charge on something that you believe in, something you want to do or change. And that can be in your life. It does not have to be, on the world stage. So let's see what to watch out for, what those challenges are. It is head in the clouds. Yeah, that's the head in the clouds card. So that is about you're gonna have to bring you can be lost in daydreaming and lost in like all the dreams and the things you want to do in your head, but you're not actually doing it. That's why that general energy card is there of being actually called to action. So keeping yourself grounded is going to be a challenge at this time. Like you're gonna be daydreaming or replaying things in your head. Nothing wrong with that, but it is in the challenge position. So you will be probably need to bring that down to earth a little bit more. And I'm Pisces, trust me, I can disassociate. That's what it feels like. Disassociate. I can disassociate with the best of them in mid conversation while looking you in the eyes. So that's another word that comes up for that, a heads up challenge. Watch out for you disassociating and detaching. So let's get to all the good stuff, the positive, the best things happening. For I want to shuffle that again. I don't know why. We're gonna do it. So, the best energy coming in for our beautiful Scorpio friends is creativity. Yes. So, part of that, daydreamy feeling is going to be, you're going to have fabulous ideas, and daydreaming does access our creativity, but it's about bringing it into balance. So, I love, you're going to be thinking of and or doing things in a most creative, most positive way. You're going to enjoy it. You are a water sign, of course you will. Now, your emotional state or relationships or both, we're going to dive into that and see what. Ooh, I guess it's coming out fast. Alrighty. And you get two. We'll take it. Ooh, there's romance in the air for Scorpio. So love that. And that can be new love, as Cupid's arrow strikes, or it can be renewed love, or, if you're in an established relationship, the frisky feelings can come up, or your partner might be extra super dovey. And then we have, this is the emotional part. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So self-reflection time in the emotions, which usually Scorpio, you're a water sign. Emotions are our superpower. I am a water sign as well. And you are Scorpio, so you get to dive deep inside, back into the recesses that you like to hide, and be all mysterious about, and examine, like have that conversation, take charge, and bring those forward and have a conversation with those feelings or emotions. Now, first guidance card. I do love romance for my Scorpios. Feeling the love, feeling the love. Now, first guidance is Lady Lake, and that I have to look up. And of course, this one is a deep one because you're Scorpio. You don't do anything little. This is about honoring all of the beautiful wisdom in your family line. It is streaming through your body, all of the wisdom available to us, ancient knowledge. Um, yeah, it's like Spirit's way of saying, hi, like this one is on this. I don't know why. It's about hydrating your, like, utilize your ancient wisdom and knowledge, and like let it wash over all of these subjects is kind of how I'm going to feel my way through that. And we're going to use the tarot as well. So hang in there with me, Scorpio. Back to your general energies, and more wave will come out on that. I'm also brought to my attention is three. So this is about you people around you and others, not just you and others. Honoring others as well is coming up, and that honoring their wisdom, their ancestry, knowing that we are all connected, because that triangle is three sides connected. And of course, we have water, so that is going to be, this is going to probably going to be navigating emotions from, that is being brought up, because we have that look deep inside card. So here it's starting to bust loose for me. I had to quit overthinking it and just feel and listen to spirit. So into your general energies, we're going to head back over to that leadership card, where you're being called to, like, you're going to feel a burst of productivity or take charge and get things done, and maybe get in the spotlight and lead by example. Loving that. We also have the Seven of Cups, another dreamy card, which, we have this head in the clouds card as the heads up, the challenge. And then we have the Seven of Cups in general energies, which is the dreamy card. But it's about experiencing, it's about utilizing your experiences, all of them, the good, the bad, and the ugly emotions. So there might be some lessons happening, or lessons you are taking charge of, or incorporating, feeling. Get out of your head. Yeah. So this is going to be an emotional week. I'm just going to say it that way. It's going to be an emotional about 10 days, because I do these readings about 3 times a month for each sun sign. Sun, moon, or rising, it doesn't matter. So this is also in your energy, the Eight of Swords. This is overthinking, stuck in your head, don't know what to do. But I like to remind you that you can utilize any one of those blades to cut that binding, set yourself free. So it's also a card of set yourself free. So if you're navigating some emotions, this is an emotional week. When this is an emotional period, when you read this and you're thinking and experiencing all of the feels, you can get stuck in your head, but you can also set yourself free. So you get to choose. And as leadership card is there, so you're going to be taking charge of these emotions. You're going to charge through, and probably it feels like you're going to do some shadow work, do whatever that deep dive inside yourself is calling you to do, as far as examining why you're feeling this way. And then we have the Hierophant, more wisdom, more knowledge. The Hierophant is also like a religious leader, or some kind of shaman. So you might be in that kind of energy this week, or you could be consulting with one. I don't usually get that kind of imagery from the Hierophant. It's usually it could be some you'd be utilizing your wisdom, the things you have learned. And well, it's going to be like a shaman or a leader, some kind of spiritual leader energy, because we did have that Lady Lake, which is honoring your all the ancient knowledge in yourself, in your body, in your ancestors, which we're all connected. So it's always gonna, it seems like a deep dive week for Scorpios, no doubt. But this is gonna be, get out of your head. You're gonna be feeling all the feels, but get out of your head and utilize that ancient wisdom, or the things that you have learned, so that you can shift and change. And it also can be about changing the status quo, because the Hierophant can also be like institutions, the institution of marriage, the institution of religion, the institution of government, the way things have always been. Feels like and I usually read that, and this is what's coming through as a secondary for some, and it'll be primary for others, is utilizing the wisdoms and things you've learned, especially when you set your mind free, to do things unconventionally, like break out of any of those institutionalized thinking or traps or ways of being. And again, that back to leadership, you're going to take you're going to take charge, and yeah, like for a cause. Remember I said that, like there's a charge for a cause of some sort, whether it can be in your family, in work, on a big scale. You get to discern that. Okay, now the challenges, remember we had that head in the clouds, so watch that spacey feeling, or that really it come across as disassociating. So it'll be a challenge, it's an obstacle, it's something to watch out for. Don't disassociate. You find yourself leaving, which Scorpios are great at hiding things deep down and stuffing them down and being super mysterious. So it's just in the heads up column to be like, probably shouldn't do that. Let's bring that stuff up. Let's explore. We also have, there's the emotions. Heads up, it's going to be an emotional week. King of Cups is, in the challenge, or the heads up to watch out for is you're going to have to take charge of your emotions. In that, you need to feel all of them. The good, the bad, and the ugly are all equal. They're all messengers. They're there for a reason. So heads up on having emotional intelligence. This is what spirit is like you're going to be feeling all the feels. Try to feel all of them, validate them, honor them, and let them process without disassociation, without stuffing them down, and without getting flattened or driven crazy by them, because it's an emotional intelligence card, and it's in the challenge. So this is going to be it's going to be an emotional time, and you get to you get to experience all these feels, and try to do it in the highest level possible, most productive level for you and others around you. And then here's a beautiful new beginning. So there's a Page of Cups energy. So this is it's hard for you to start over if there was a hurt, or if you're navigating some big pain. It is hard for you to take that step and have an emotional new beginning, but you need to get a fresh perspective emotionally from love, to view these, because we see everything through the lens of our own experience. And if we have rose colored glasses for some things, usually with our children, we think they're perfect, or we can have dark colored glasses where everything where we are, what is the word, cynical and bitter. We're supposed to get better, not bitter. That's coming up as well for Scorpio energy. And then you're going to be challenged as well. Like, heads up, you need some healing. You need to take a respite. You're going to be metabolizing a lot of emotions and doing a lot of deep dive, is what the reading is looking at. So you're going to need to rest too. Okay, rest, heal, pause. I mean, there's like big energies here for Scorpio. So power of the pause. It's going to be hard for you to heal this stuff. It's going to be hard for you to let it go. But I just because it's hard doesn't mean you don't do it. Okay, we'll put it that way. Now into the most positive energy. Remember, your creativity is going to be on point. You're going to be having all these fabulous ideas, and it's going to flow, and it's going to be exciting and colorful and bright, and it's going any of our artist Scorpios out there are going to really enjoy a burst of inspiration, like the muse. As well as, if you're not super artsy Scorpio, that creativity is going to come out in different ways, like thinking of a different way of like I'm learning how to clean the house more efficiently, because I get distracted very easily. I am a flight risk. Very distractible. So I was watching this one gal on, like, she doesn't even leave the room. Like, you're cleaning from, I think she was like top to bottom and then left to right, and if anything doesn't belong in the room, it only goes to the doorway. You don't leave the room, because otherwise we get distracted and we spread ourselves too thin. So that kind of creativity, like thinking of different ways, and the most positive, thinking of different ways to do simple things, complicated things, have fun, how to relate, how to navigate these emotions. You can have a lot of creativity in that as well. We also have, yes, I love this for Scorpios, that is the 10 of Cups. So that is joy and abundance, and people love you. You are surrounded by love. People want to support you. They want to let people love you. I say that for Scorpio a lot. Let people love you, but because this is the most positive energy here. So you're going to find love and support and happiness as well while you're navigating some challenging aspects. Yeah, and then we have, you choose. This is beautiful. That is the Two of Wands. So you make a beautiful choice or decision on where, what, or who deserves your precious finite energy. All right. So that is a gorgeous energy. I love that choice, because we are a choice away from big changes at any given moment. Then finally, in the most positive, we have Three of Wands. So expansion energy. You are going to be expanding the fun and your sphere of influence, like maybe new people or new adventures. So and a lot of these adventures, for some, I got a little whisper from spirit. A lot of these adventures are the internal, because you are like the sign for the internal world, like that's your wheelhouse. So you could be expanding your internal world, how you navigate it, especially in related to emotions. But it's also new adventures on the outside, because as within, so without. Love that fresh burst for you. Now, love life and or emotional life. Remember, you got some romance. So if you're in a in relationship, especially an established relationship, You might be, having all the good feels, something romantic, they might bring you flowers or chocolates, or you make a little date, and or could be new love if you are a Scorpio that is single, as well as in the emotional world, we have that look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, both positive and challenging. Now we also have in your love life or emotional life the Five of Wands. That is disruptive energy. That could be, you want to avoid conflict, but you will feel the confliction. And it's also a card of, it feels like disruptive energy, but it's also a card, when you utilize that for the good, you're going to just keep trying. Okay, this is a card of, they are doing sword play with sticks instead of swords so that they don't cut each other while they're learning. So Scorpio, keep learning, keep trying in romance and in your emotions and those deep dives. You have to keep trying, because you only get better if you make changes and do better, or just not do better isn't the right word, I guess, but different choices will create different change. All right, so I love that there's some disruptive energy, but also you can utilize it for the positive. We also have the Queen of Swords, so that is there could be some critical thinking happening here. I want you to trust your discernment. This is a beautiful card for communicating clearly, having a plan, staying in your logical mind. You're going to be examining what's causing you to feel certain ways with a logical mind, with that clear thinking and trusting your discernment. Okay, and be careful not to go into the the hyper criticism, bitter thoughts or bitter words of that queen can represent as well. So we're doing both things, Scorpio. And then we have, yes, the Ace of Cups. So I love this. So romance, new love, renewed love, fresh start, um, feeling joy and love again, and also looking inside yourself, examining why you feel that way, and just choosing to start again, draw a line and start a fresh new emotional beginning, knowing that that ace is filled with all of the energy required for the whole journey. It is available and abundant. So just start fresh, start anew with an established relationship or a new one, and definitely with your internal relationship with yourself. So Scorpio. There's always one. I swear, there's always one sign that gives me a run for my money when I'm reading, and this week it's you, so that's all right. Now the guidance. Remember, we had that lady like honoring our ancient wisdom, honoring all the knowledge that we are learning, have learned, and are sharing and incorporating. We also get, yeah, Nine of Swords. Stop that overthinking. That's right here. Remember, you had that general energies of being stuck in your mind and worry, and so the nine is especially at what's aspected as guidance. So it's going to say, stop it. Stop overthinking. Stop the criticism. Stop the toxic thoughts, those intrusive thoughts, because they are, you're not good enough. They are, who do you think you are? They are replaying conversations or fights and again and again, driving yourself crazy. It's aspected as guidance. So this is Spirit's way of saying, knock it off. These are unmet emotional needs or unhealed traumas. They're intrusive thoughts. They're not based in reality. So it's time to set your mind free. Stop doing that and evolve your beautiful thinking, your beautiful internal words, evolve them to the facts and logic, and trusting your discernment. And discernment is a whisper. Fears kind of yell and they're overwhelming, but our discernment is often just a subtle little whisper. So listen to that. We also have there's a lot of swords energy going on here. This is Spirit's way of saying, stop the stinking thinking. Five of Swords. That is anxiety and stress, and it's doubled up. Spirit is doubling up on the Scorpio. Please stop the stinking thinking. Shift your mindscape. Shift your thoughts forward. Shift them to something productive. Whenever a negative thought or an old program tries to play itself, overwrite it. Overwrite it with something positive, some truth. Okay. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, choose, make a tangible choice to balance out Again, for you, it's going to be make a tangible choice to balance out your life, and it's going to be a lot in your mind and your emotions. So thoughts and emotions, you're going to really want to make a tangible choice to balance your life, and that starts with the internal dialogue. The internal thoughts and the internal feels, as within, so without. So, woo, Scorpio. Let's get a final word, and then I shall let you go. So, final word from Spirit for Scorpio on this reading. I think it's this one. All right. It says, I am strong. This is an affirmation. They want you to say this, think this, proclaim this, write this until you have incorporated it. It is, I am strong, confident, and capable. And I would add, worthy. You are also worthy. I'm strong, confident, capable, and worthy. On repeat, on repeat, on repeat, because that is the truth. So I love that for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in future videos.